What's up? 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 Gonna make some coffee. Figured as I make this coffee and enjoy it, let me get on live, answer some questions, just get the party started. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe this is kind of creepy, right? What do you guys think? Okay. Okay. I'm right here, just making some coffee. You know what I'm missing, guys, is like a pastry. So that's that's unfortunate, but yo, what's up, everyone? Making some coffee, but I'm here to answer questions about skateboarding, coaching, how to do ollies better, how to pop, all that jazz. So, in case you were wondering, whoops. Boo. Let's see, we got. Oh, what you guys say? Whoops. Okay, cool. Okay, centered over the front foot. I do mention it a lot. Thank you, bro. Funkadelic Fox. I appreciate that. But okay, being centered over that lead foot, it doesn't mean place the weight over that lead foot. It just has your body positioned over that lead foot. Because let's say we're trying to do a kick turn, right? If you, let's see, if you aren't centered over that lead foot and you lift your front knee up, you're gonna have this inclination to fight your way back, right? So you might want to kind of slip back, and it's just not going to have you feeling stable. Whereas if you're over that lead foot and you lift your knee towards, your center, you're going to maintain stability. And so this applies with, tricks like nollie flips. I'm trying to think what other tricks. Um, yeah, just like nollie shoves, where you feel like you should have your foot on the back. In the nollie flip, because you're flicking with the back foot, not the front foot, it gets a bit confusing. But the thing is, you're still centered over that lead foot, and the back foot is the one kind of holding it down as you go for the pop and get a good spring. So that's what it means. Being centered is not the same thing as being is having all your weight on the front foot. And also, just a side note, you can't really have your weight all in one side because you need to get that like counterbalance, not counterbalance, counter tension where both feet have to be applying it so that when you're ready to pop, it comes up. Sick. That was a good start to the question. I appreciate that. So let's not confuse staying centered over that lead foot to placing your all your weight over that lead foot. Okay, make sure current struggle. Yeah, do not. What is your current struggle? There we go. Yeah, fakie and ollie flips. So wait, one sec. Congrats, bro. So yeah, if you're having trouble with fakie flips and ollie flips, it might be because you are centering yourself over the center of the board, or sorry, the center between your front and back foot, or you might be heavy on the back foot. So it can be a lot of things. If you're having trouble with a trick and would like some feedback right now, you can send me a video, your videos on Instagram. So profe.carlos, Profe dot Carlos, Carlos. And then we'll kind of, I'll give you some quick feedback. You know, it won't be anything extensive. I can't promise you'll land the trick. We could book a lesson, but uh, yeah, just pointing you in the right direction for the first, for it just takes me like 5 minutes. So definitely not a problem. And if you're interested in that, just send me a DM, and then it's gonna let you send me a video after. Yep. Thank you guys. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get to these comments real quick. Okay. What do I suggest? Frontside crooks. All right, so if you're having trouble aiming the truck consistently, um you might want to think about softening the way you're placing the truck on the grind. I find that when you try to force yourself to lock in, it just becomes so much harder. So you want to think about like being right over the ledge the way you need to, and then as your weight goes into that front truck, it's going to settle in into the front crook. With the assumption that you're approaching it parallel and you're not overshooting your truck, but you want to be a bit more fluid with your approach. What was that? Mountain surfing. Sí, hablo español. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estamos? Cable dog. My upper lip. I stay in LA. That's all you need to know. Chimo 7000. Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for making the live awesome this morning. Dun, 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 dun. Your truck. Oh no. That's gnarly right there. I've never heard of a truck doing that. Ooh, what a wave. 0 0. Zero Cool Ninja. Rust. Yes, because you can control you can go towards the heel side or toe side with the forefoot. I'm not saying toes like you're tippy toeing. I'm just what I'm trying. That's why I say forefoot. The forefoot is basically the palm of your foot. Once you get to the arc and the heel, the arc you can use to push on the heel side, but just not the heels. Okay, not the heels. Great question. Yeah, what time is it over there? What's happening right here? What's happening right here? All right. Yeah, so oh damn, did I just get dude, thank you. Who's this? Rust. Haha. Rust Stibrings. Wow, you're the best. I was confused a bit. I was like, what's happening here? Hey, thanks, bro. All right, so yes, I do get up early because it's the West Coast. Um, we got to do what we got to do. Yeah, Funkadelic Fox. Yes. What time is it over there? Chimo 7000. Rusted Breeze. Have a good day, bro. Don't let that bum you out. Hope this was worthy of your lunch break. Thank you, bro. Eastern time. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just had a lesson with someone from New York, and not today, like last week. uh, it's all good, man. It's all good. Let's see. Yeah, West Coast. Chimo 7000. So the warm up for me changes depending on how I'm feeling, what some goals are, the intention behind it basically. So if the intention changes, then the warm up changes. So sometimes, the intention is just to break a sweat, to do something before I go to the lesson or something of that sort. So I'll do a straight A a couple times, a couple manuals. There was a moment where I was trying to get a bit more comfortable with stair sets. So what I would do was do the straight A, do some manis, get some grinds in, and then go to the stairs and just ollie until I felt comfortable to fake ollie, and then until I felt comfortable to nollie and switch ollie. So it's basically doing things that I know I'm going to land, and it's not risking any not taking any risk, not because I don't want to do them and I have in the past. It's just because the whole point of the warm up is to get your Wait, did you guys hear that? That's Brian. We're gonna go film right now. What's happening? Yeah, so the warm up changes depending on the intention in Inland Empire. Kentucky, wow. Shout out Kentucky. Oh, gnarly. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, so the warm up, don't the whole point is to warm up. It's not to land a cool trick, right? So that's actually bars right there on my part. Um, you don't want to be stroking your ego with the warm up. It's just about making sure you get the the body firing the way you would like. Turkish. What's up? Turkish? I had a Turkish snack from a little grocery store here. It was actually really good. Let's see what's happening right here. I'm out in Buffalo. I need to go visit New York, bros. Okay, enough. I think seems like we're going to El Sereno. You know, yeah, my bro. Warming up. You can do flat ground for warm up. You can do manis, grind. Anything can be the warm up. It's just very contextual to the skater, how consistent you are, you know, what you want, what are some of your goals? Is that warm up aligned to your goals? You can't do everything. You can't skate all obstacles. So you have to be a bit selective. Well, yeah, you can think about being a bit more selective with your warm up so you aren't burning out beforehand and just setting yourself up for failure in that sense. Hope you have hope you guys have a great day. Skate it up. Even skating for 5 minutes is a blessing, guys. So make the most of it. All you can do is warm up, and just appreciate the warm up. Okay, don't try to rush in your tricks. That never goes well. Actually, it does go well sometimes, but that doesn't mean you should do it. Maybe it just feels well. Okay, let's see. Almost done here, guys. go sit down for a while. Let's open up the curtains. Okay, there we go. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, exactly. This is skateboarding, bro. Question mark. What about the question mark? Let me see. I hope Funkadelic Fox. Yeah, my dude, definitely gonna keep posting. Going to film right now for this. Going to meet up with Brian, and we're gonna get some videos in. What's going on? You know what? What's going on? Skateboarding's going on. That's what's going on. Yeah, yeah. So, uh, continuing to get on here because there are, there's a lot of things I can clarify, and I understand that. So, for those of you who want to join in, tap in, and ask the questions, I'm here for you. So, feel free to just ask a lot of questions for the time I'm here. Okay. There's no harm. That's the whole point of this. What's up? Hi. What's up, Maggie? Hi. Why is everyone interested in where I live? I live in LA. I stay in LA. Oh, live thing, homie. Yes. Okay, real quick, guys. I'm not going nowhere. Um, but I am going to. I'm going to let Brian know that I'm almost ready to go. Maggie Green. It's a cool last name. Yeah, LA has its ups and downs. You know what I mean? Hey, I appreciate you, man. Have a great day at work. Thanks for delivering all the packages. Roman Cato. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Oh, Maggie Gree. Nah. Okay, you just don't put the N. Got it. That's cool. Avon down. What? Avon down by the river. No. Sorry, I got confused. I was like, what? That was actually funny. All right. I was not expecting that comment. I'm doing great actually. We're waking up. I'm doing great. Uh, waking up. I'm about to go film some videos and just this is a oh my coffee. Forgot about my coffee. Oops. Yeah, this is just a great way to start the morning. On live with all of you folks, you beautiful humans. So maybe I'll get an idea. Maybe it, I get inspired to make a specific video. But even if not, it's I just want to make sure I get on here and pay my respects to all of you who watch the videos. You know what I mean? Answer the questions and whatnot. I love wait, what was that? Yeah. I'm glad you love it here. The point the whole point is to get something out of it. See, see this coffee. Okay. I was just raw mercado 7,000. Let's go. Yeah, so it's real easy to stay on that back foot when you're doing back 180s or even front 180s. So you got to make sure you're centered over that lead foot, jumping straight up. But what's turning your body is the top half of it, right? You also want to think about landing over that lead foot as you roll away switch. Yes, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Thank you for sharing that. Seriously. Um, Also, I haven't been doing a great job at responding to comments on YouTube, but I am going to see them. Sorry, I do see them, and I am going to get back to them in better responses. I was thinking for a while maybe I should go on live and respond to them on live. So maybe I'll do that, but yeah, we'll see. But like I said, appreciate the comments on the videos. Yeah, we're getting somewhere with this coffee. So, all right, my friends, let's go enjoy the coffee over here. I'm kind of tempted to put milk on the coffee. Just a little bit. This milk is basically like creamer. But I'm doing great. I just made some coffee. I love the questions I'm getting on here, and I appreciate you guys for staying on. Whoever's on still. We got some people on their lunch breaks here. Cristal Brazuca. Hola, ¿cómo estamos? Estamos tomando cafecito. con un poquito de lechita. Yeah, just a little bit. You know what I mean? The only thing that can make this moment a little better is the pastry. I had this one pastry with some goat cheese, some like lemon. Uh, yeah, it was super good. Garlic, I think. Lemon garlic goat cheese. But it's okay. Castell Brazuca. Oh, greetings from East Europe. What countries are over there? What countries are in East Europe? Romania. Oh, Romania. You know, when I was watching the Ball brothers, the Ball family, a lot. It was cool when they went to Romania yesterday. Macedonia, what's up? Shout out. I don't even know where that's at. That's cool. I know, right? Sorry. It's because I had to. You did notice. I thought I could be sneaky about it. Whoops. Wow, I'm coaching a kid from Australia. You guys are gonna hear about him. His name's Santi. Santi Wyman. Shout out from well, he's not from over there, but his parents, one of his mom is. Transylvania. So that's next to Romania. It's just everyone knows Romania. That's super sick. Super sick. I would love to go visit one of those countries. Like I don't even want to go where it's tourist. Like I want to experience culture. Wow, that's amazing. Cool. Greetings. How's the skate scene over there in where was it again? Trans Transil Trans Transylvania. Transylvania. There we go. Wow. Amazing. What's a must have in Romania? Or in Transylvania? Dracula country. Wow. No way. What do you mean? Is that where Dracula was from? All right, my friends, I think I'm going to, end this live, but I'm going to go back or get back on. Maybe in an hour. I'm gonna be at the skate park filming some videos. Let me know. I'll stay on for 5 more minutes. Let me know if you have any ideas on what kind of videos I should be posting next. The next one that's gonna be posted just now is talking about Ollie, how to make sure you're doing them efficiently. How to pop like Aimu, Yamasaki. Uh, don't skip over the fundamentals, guys. I know we get eager and excited, but we can't. Landscapes and food. Wow, that sounds beautiful. Lemon garlic. Yeah, lemon goat cheese, lemon garlic, lemon garlic goat cheese. Also, get some movement in if it's not with skateboarding. Walk. Walking is underrated. It's such a nice day outside, at least over here in LA. All right. All right, my friends. I'll see you in the next live. Appreciate all the comments here. It was a great live, and we're gonna get have a great one even later. All right, peace out, my friends.